All right, folks, in this lab we're going to talk about persistent organic pollutants, POPs. Okay, those are called persistent organics, obviously because they persist. They're long-lasting, that's what that word means. And then organic means that they're carbon-based, and pollutants meaning that they're not supposed to be there and they're causing damage, okay? The reason persistent organic pollutants are a particular issue is because they're fat-soluble. They stay in the body of the organism, in its body tissues, regardless of what organism we're talking about. When organisms come in contact with these, a lot of times they can soak through the skin. They can obviously soak through the digestive tract and become added to that organism like permanently, okay? And as those animals interact with the food chain, then you're going to see some things happen here, okay? So let me start with the first step of this lab. So step one. Now, first of all, I know you can't read this behind me, so I will be posting a picture of this with the lab so you can understand if you need to read it if you don't understand what I'm saying. Step one, you're going to go eat like you normally eat. I know teenagers, I teach mostly juniors and seniors, so you guys soak up a lot of fast food. That's fine. That's just kind of the way our society works these days. I'm not judging anything. But what I want you to do is eat like you normally eat, but keep track of how many French fries you eat in a week, okay? If it's 0, well, then that's lame. So eat some French fries. Or use one of your friends that eats a lot of fast food or something. But anyway, you're going to keep track of the exact number of French fries that you eat in a week. Okay? Step 2, you're going to add up that total number of French fries. Like I said, if you don't eat French fries, use one of your friends that does. Step 3, we're going to assume that one glitter vampire from Twilight, I got to fix my mask here. One glitter vampire from Twilight eats 10 high school students a week, okay? So you're going to take your fry number and you're going to multiply that times 10. That gives you one glitter vampire. Step 4, we're going to assume that the Transformer wolves from Twilight eat 5 vampires a week, glitter vampires from Twilight, okay? So you're going to multiply that out, what the number that you already got from the glitter vampires, times 5 to get one of your Transformer wolves, okay? So step 5, this is where you start to actually do some work here, other than eating, is you're going to use your numbers, your French fry numbers that you gained in step 1. Step 1 and step 2 anyway. You're going to use those numbers to start your calculations. What we're looking for is the number of French fries in one Transformer wolf from Twilight, okay? So one wolf itself. Now, here's the 6th thing. This is where you're going to start to get into content and relate this all back to this class. You're going to define biomagnification or bioaccumulation. Sometimes those are nearly identical definitions, and you're going to look those up, okay? And then you're going to explain to me what that has to do with the calculations you just took, French fries per high school students eaten by glitter vampires, and glitter vampires eaten by Transformer wolves. Okay, you're going to explain what that has to do with what you just found out about bioaccumulation and biomagnification. Okay, now, obviously this has to do with persistent organic pollutants. Okay, so I'm looking forward to reading your work. Make sure that it's all tied together. What does this little lab have to do with those critical concepts of pollution and how food webs work?